Today, my husband Andrey is going to cut my hair. I've been wanting a haircut for a little bit, quite some time now. Well, we actually just came back from a walk and I'm gonna go take a shower, but I wanted to show you guys what the hair looks like pre-haircut. Andrey keeps telling me to go more than 2 inches. I keep saying inch. So we basically said 1.5 inches. That's our compromise. And the reason why I want a haircut right now and not wait for my appointment is because the hair salon that I go to is currently shut down. It's closed. And you know what? I figured I want a haircut. I feel like my ends are starting to look a little gnarly. I just want to freshen the ends of my hair. So Andrey is gonna basically give me as blunt of a haircut as possible, and he'll walk you through his steps after I take a shower. But let's quickly look at the hair right now. And yes, I do have a little bit of a bend in my hair, but I want you to focus and notice the ends of my hair. All right, I'm gonna go take a shower and we'll be right back. And a quick disclaimer, no, Andrey's not a professional. I'm just trusting him. He wouldn't do anything to damage my hair, to ruin my hair. Right, babe?
I'm just gonna cut it.
You're just gonna cut it?
Yeah. So, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm good.
You're good?
It is what it is.
It is what it is?
It's
Okay.
hair.
As long as that's the way you're going at it, because that's kind of the way I'm going. It is what it is.
But
I feel about 90% confident that I can do this.
it's okay. I'll be the other 10% confident for you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go at it as an engineer.
You got this.
I did cheat a little bit, kind of got some pointers the way they do it.
Yep.
And I'm just making sure that the concepts seem legit. To me, it's all about geometries here. Straight line.
Straight line.
Yeah. So, obviously,
Scissors.
scissor, a
Comb.
comb.
Fine tooth comb.
Yeah, fine tooth comb.
All right, so what's the first thing you're gonna do?
So, because it's kind of hard to cut the line, all straight line from here to here. That's the hard part, right? You can't really see where you end up there. So, I think I'm just gonna separate this in 3 sections. So kind of like side hair, and back hair.
Yeah. Here you,
So, let's just go at it.
well, make sure you start from the top.
Yeah, I'm just gonna grab as much of a side section as I think I can. I think that's pretty good side section right there. Feeling nervous yet?
No, not yet.
Yeah.
Scissors didn't come out yet. So.
Not yet. Alright, so that's the way you do it, alright.
Ow! Ow, ow, ow.
So I think the concept is, because this hair is kind of thick, and when you cut through the hair, it's just gonna start shifting this way, and you're gonna get kind of a not very straight cut. So to help cut through the hair easy, we gotta get rid of some of the hair from above and go by section. So the thinner it is, the easier it'll be to cut, and the straighter it'll be. All right, so we have a nice section. So the specimen, so we're gonna just brush this out nice and even, and then we're just gonna start cutting.
Jeez. All right, don't cut too much yet.
So where's my tape measure? Need about 1 inch, right?
Yeah.
I'd say about that much. And you just go for it, because you know what? You can always fix it.
Dude, you're cutting so much hair off.
It's 1 inch.
That's more than 1 inch. Andrey,
Feel it.
that's a lot of hair.
That's 1 inch.
That's not 1 inch. That's like 3 inches.
Look, I'm gonna cut a little piece off so you can see how much I cut off. Okay.
This is not 1 inch.
About
That's
2
2 inches. I said start slow. See, I can't trust him now. You ruined your trust.
Are you afraid
Like,
now?
are you kidding me? Well, I can't go back now.
This will be fine, don't worry. Just go little by little and then we'll fix it. I think this needs to be cut a little bit this way.
Those scissors don't sound good.
This is a really good start. So we're just gonna use this as our guide for the rest of the section. So let's just do this.
Do you think you would enjoy cutting people's hair?
No. All right. So now we got a line right below it. So we're just gonna use that as our guide. Just gonna go a little bit under so we can just fix it afterwards.
There's probably so many professional hairstylists that are cringing right now.
I hope they are. Otherwise they'll be out of the job.
Quick disclaimer, don't do this at home. Ouch.
Or if you're feeling confident like Milana about me.
I mean, I've cut my own hair before. It was definitely not a straight cut. I've cut it a lot, like well before I was married.
Oh, you have?
Yeah, I've trimmed my hair a lot of times.
And did you like it?
It's not bad.
Were you satisfied?
Yeah, I mean, I was satisfied enough.
How many people out there cut their own hair?
You know how I cut my hair? You basically flip your head upside down, which is probably the worst method ever.
Yeah?
But that's how I did it. I just enjoy it more when somebody else does my hair. Because I have more confidence in that, you know?
Than yourself?
Well, it's more enjoyable.
Is it because you just want to go chit-chat over there, or?
It's more enjoyable. It's the, you know, it's the atmosphere, it's the environment, especially if it's a really good hairstylist like Caitlin. You know?
What do you guys talk about when you guys are usually there?
Ow, what are you doing, babe? Why are you pulling it so hard?
Hmm?
Why are you pulling it so hard?
Sorry. Do hairstylists pull your hair?
No, usually they're pretty good. Good ones usually are pretty good.
So what do you guys talk about when she's doing your hair?
Talk about life. We talk about everything. Talk
What?
about current events. Literally everything and anything.
Anything and everything?
Yeah. Obviously, it depends how close you are with the hairstylist. You know,
Yeah.
if you're gonna get personal or if you're just gonna keep it very like basic.
How's the weather?
Yeah. I mean, I know sometimes people even say that they don't even go there. They just go there to literally just zone out.
So they just keep their mouth shut?
Mm-hmm.
They're like, don't speak to me?
Yeah, pretty much.
Is that what they told you?
Well, that's what the hairstylist would tell me. Yeah, they have
Yeah.
certain clients that
Don't
are
talk.
super talkative and they just want to talk. Like they want to have a conversation, and then others are like, this is my time of just to literally zone out. Either be on my phone, get work done, or literally I just take a nap type of a deal.
I feel like you know those videos, hairstylist reviews somebody's. I feel like I'm gonna end up on one of those videos. Who's that guy? Who's that person that does that?
I'm not sure. I've never seen a video.
There's some hairstylists. They review, or what do they do?
They basically talk about person cutting the hair.
Yeah.
That's
Or
awesome.
like coloring the hair.
Yeah.
So I'm sure I'm gonna get on one of those. I'm gonna keep a lookout for that. I wanna hear criticism. How well did I do, or how bad
I'm
did
sure
I
you'll
do?
get in the comments, babe. You already took off more than an inch. That's a huge no-no.
That's a huge no.
Huge no-no. Hairstylist is supposed to understand their clients.
So how many times they didn't listen to you and did something that you didn't want?
Oh, so many.
So I'm good.
No.
I'm average still. Feel like I'm doing a pretty good job.
I'm so happy that you're feeling confident in yourself.
You're gonna be like, Andrey, I'm never going back to a hairstylist again because you do a pretty good job.
Yeah, but you said you don't really enjoy it. Or do you? Or you don't really mind?
Well, this is as much of an experience for me as for you. I mean, we are spending time together and we are talking about things, so
True.
this is better than me sitting and watching like 90 Day Fiancé with you.
What?
Yeah,
You know what would be great? You cutting my hair while we watch 90 Day Fiancé?
really.
Yeah.
This is definitely taking...
Ow, 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 ow.
Beauty hurts.
No. You know what I did hear from some of the hairstylists that I went to? That sometimes they feel like they're therapists as well.
Oh yeah, we do hear that all the time.
Mm-hmm.
People talk about their problems.
Yeah.
And they just kind of listen.
Yep.
and you know, because nobody listens usually to people. So I mean, how's your life? How's it been going? How's your husband treating you?
He's great.
It's good.
Yeah. He cuts my hair when I ask him to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's the baby doing? You think he's gonna be a good daddy?
I think he'll be the best daddy ever.
So how come I never see him around here, huh? Does he have an issue with me? Like,
Stop, hold on. Hold on.
failing, yo.
The baby's in my rib and it's hurting me. Ow. Hi, baby. Oh, Daddy's being very funny. Daddy the hair salon. Daddy the hairstylist.
Yo, can I ask you a real quick, for real, like another serious question?
Yeah.
If, let's say, a hairdresser makes you laugh and makes you enjoy your time,
Yeah.
do you tip him more?
I honestly think it's all about the entire experience. You know, first it's obviously your hair.
So when you look for a good, how do you find a good, like before you even get there? I'm sure a lot of people have that question.
Nowadays, I think nowadays is a little bit better and it's a little bit different than when I first got my hair done, because back then you didn't have social media.
Yeah.
Now most hairstylists, or the ones that I find, I look for either an Instagram page, any kind of social media where they can showcase their work. Like, for example, like Caitlin, how I found her was I literally went on Instagram and I typed in hashtag Nashville hairstylist. Certain things I looked for specific to see where I could find them locally, right?
Yeah.
And then I also typed in hashtag blonde and balayage because I really like those techniques. And when I was trying to find somebody, and how I found her was she already had a portfolio where she has already X amount of clients.
Yeah.
And she specializes in blondes, like that lived-in blonde look. And that's what I really liked about her color. It was very seamless, the way it blends, the transitions, the haircuts. You know, it was just, and the way she styles hair is beautiful, and plus her own hair is beautiful. So
let me ask you this: if a person doesn't have a hairstylist doesn't have great looking hair,
what do you
herself
mean?
or himself, is that a detractor? You'd be like,
Honestly, yes and a no, just because they usually don't cut their own hair unless they do.
what if somebody's bald?
That's fine. As long as they know how to do other people's hair. Because, like, sometimes people, they just don't know how to style their own hair, but they can style other people's hair.
Really?
Yeah. But I know a lot of hairstylists, like, you know, you have to be the judge. And I think the biggest thing between a client and a hairstylist is people, they just don't talk to each other, or they have different expectations. And that's why I think a lot of times I left really unhappy, because I was either scared to speak up, I wasn't really even confident in what I even wanted, you know what I mean? So I think talking to the hairstylist before you get even anything done, and getting comfortable with each other, of like, hey, what do you think of this? What kind of hair texture do I have? Is my hair going to be able to handle all of this coloring, whatever else, you know what I mean? So I think a lot of times, like, you can't be scared to ask for what you want. I think Caitlin is going to be really mad at me. Caitlin, I'm sorry.
I'm not. So,
How are you cutting it? I feel like my trust in you is getting lower and lower.
oh no, is my tip getting lower and lower?
Yeah,
That was gonna be my next question.
that was a joke.
How much?
Do you tip?
How much should a hairdresser be tipped? And especially, like, let's say it's and is there a difference between a luxury one and non-luxury?
I mean, I think it's all relative. It's just kind of like, you know how people say it's like at least 18-20% when you go out, like 15 to 20, right? And then there's some people that tip way more than 20%. So I think it's all like, just depends. This is probably the longest haircut I've ever had in my life.
They do much fashion in this,
Yeah.
but do you have as good of a conversation though, and as good of a company?
But the thing is, no, definitely not as good as company, because you're my husband. I would hope that.
Exactly. So,
Oh my gosh, he's cutting so much hair. Like this is...
Chunks, I know.
This is not 1 inch. Like look at that. Like this is a lot shorter than the hair in the back, babe. Why did you let me do this, babe? All right, I'm gonna quickly dry my hair. I'm just gonna dry it straight as much as I can. And then I'm gonna go out and have Andrey in and basically just straighten everything out. Now that the hair is gonna be nice and dry, I think that's gonna be the best, right? Let's try that.
Yeah, let's see what it looks like.
I'm just gonna use my Dyson Airwrap. All right, hair is dried, and now we're just going to basically perfect the cut. Now I can kind of see better where the hair length is, where we need to cut it more, because Andrey cut it a little bit too short. You can kind of see it right here. He cut it a little bit way too short, but you know what? I'm not gonna worry about that because it's still gonna look fine. It's a little bit underneath. And I usually don't wear my hair straight. Even now, honestly, I'm not mad at it, but basically, we're just gonna go in and perfect the hair. Just make it as straight as possible. You know what I mean? All right, let's see how the back is looking actually. Cause I can't really see the back, I can only see the front.
All right.
Well, how is it looking?
It's pretty good. There's a few hairs that I need to just cut off.
Honestly, I love it. It's fine. It's not the most perfect blunt haircut, but I think it looks good. Right? If anybody asks, be like, yeah, what are you talking about? It's supposed to be like that. That's not what your haircut looks like. Babe, how do you feel about it? I think the only thing you kind of messed up was you went a lot shorter right here. You can kind of see it, this little section, but we're just gonna keep it like this. There you go. You can't see it now. I actually kind of want to style the hair a little bit. I'm just gonna do very, very quickly and easily. Very rough styling. A little style here. I'm just using the Bionic. I'm not sure if they're already out with this tool. You think they're already out with it, babe? This is the curling iron and the iron-in-one, flat iron-in-one. All right, here's the finished results, styled. I just wanted to see what it looks like with the little bend in the hair, the way the hair moves, and I think it moves really great. I have a lot of body still at the very bottom. I have a lot of thickness, which I personally prefer. I don't like when a hairstyles go back in and they basically thin it out. I love the thickness that a blunt haircut gives. But babe, you did a really good job. I like it. I like it a lot. Good? Are you happy with your work?
I'm very happy.
I think the point of this video was, you know, we're spending time together. This is not a point, there's no point in the video of me telling you, do this at home by yourself. Don't follow our example in this video specifically. This is just something that I felt comfortable in Andrey doing, and I felt confident in him doing, and I think he did a fabulous job. I will definitely continue going to my hairstylist to get haircuts and hair color. I wanted a trim. You know what I mean? I do have a question before I close out this video, and be honest. How many of you actually did cut your own hair before? Either you cut it or you had somebody in your life cut it for you, because either you were bored, you wanted a difference, you wanted a change, or you just wanted a haircut. Did you like it or did you hate it? Alright you guys, thank you so much for watching, spending time with me, and we'll see you in the next video very soon. Bye.